Sharon Weinstein, the author of B is for Balance and multiple other books related to stress. I'd like to chat with you today about redefining balance because, yes, you can. I transitioned toward a balanced life with support from my colleagues, mentors, and friends. I transitioned toward a balanced life with the love of my family. Like a house, a balanced lifestyle must have a good, solid foundation. My foundation is firmly rooted and has evolved from many who have touched my life in many ways. How exactly is life-work balance a barometer for personal and professional well-being? We talk about our personal and professional lives as if they can be separated. The truth is, you have one life to live. The balance between work and life is a reflection of the balance within you. Life-work balance is a barometer for well-being, personal, professional, family, and community well-being. T.S. Eliot once said, finding a way to live the simple life is one of life's supreme complications. Can we separate our personal and professional lives? Like me, I challenge you to step back, look at the big picture, and use that perspective to help people feel good about themselves. That is the critical skill that's allowed me to touch the lives of people like you and me on a global scale. From personal experience, I know that sometimes it all comes down to the environment in which we live and work. That environment can hinder our ability to be well and can create stress-induced illness. This can take a huge toll on energy levels and the feeling of well-being we all rely on to have optimal vitality and wellness. I've been blessed. I've had a long and exciting nursing career. I often joke that I should be at least 100 years of age, given all that I have crammed into 4 decades plus as a nursing professional. And I know that the best is yet to come. Have you ever increased your workload to meet the needs of others, putting yourself at risk? Ask yourself that question. Longer hours, greater workloads, staff reductions, these and other factors contribute to stress in the workplace. A healthy workplace helps combat stress. For those who work shift work, stress is a constant. We're concerned about it all the time. The consequences may be extreme and contribute to increased accidents, sick leave, irritability, and work-related errors. It's a form of stress. What tool do you use to juggle your career, home responsibilities, and more? How about breathing? Controlled breathing is a stress relief technique that's fast, simple, and free. You can do it anywhere and anytime, and it has positive effects on your health, including reducing high blood pressure. Exercise. The human body needs to exercise to function properly. Exercise helps you think with more clarity and gives you more energy. It's a good idea to stretch before exercise. You see this in household pets all of the time. They awaken and they stretch their bodies before starting their days. Unfortunately, we have failed to follow this process ourselves. Walking is a very simple, free form of stress relief exercise. It doesn't require a lot of focus, and you can incorporate it within your workday, no matter how pressed for time you are. Take a brisk walk around the block, through your workplace, or up and down stairs. Use up the adrenaline that's going through your bloodstream before it negatively impacts your health. Sleep. We know the benefits of a power nap. 15 to 30-minute nap in the afternoon increases alertness, improves cognitive functioning, and reduces stress. What? I can't take a nap at work? Take a nap after work. Just give yourself that 15 minutes of downtime that your body is so urgently seeking. Eat well. Eat well-balanced meals and take appropriate vitamins and minerals to make sure that you're well-nourished and healthy. And prioritize. Those of us in the healthcare space or in community service understand that not everything needs to be taken care of staff. Recognize the difference between what is urgent and what is important and manage your time wisely. Learn to say no. Remind yourself that no is a complete sentence. Accept help when it's offered, or ask for help if you feel overwhelmed. How does work environment affect your attitude? For many in the healthcare space, stress is a part of their lives. It affects fatigue, safety, retention, and outcomes. Magnet designation, the Beacon Award, DAISY, and other organizational structures and cultures led by authentic and transformational leaders have been the stimulus to ensure that workplaces are healthy and helpful. A growing body of evidence shows that healthy work environments yield financial benefits to organizations with respect to reductions in absenteeism, lost productivity, organizational healthcare costs, and costs arising from adverse patient outcomes. Achievement of healthy work environments for nurses requires transformational change, with interventions that target underlying workplace and organizational factors. The trend towards healing environments within the workplace is aimed at overall well-being. It might be structural, like lighting, waterfalls, and more. We have to remember that Florence Nightingale's theory of nursing reminds us that nursing is a calling. Her vision honored the relationship between the patient and the nurse and called for an awareness of the environment. A caring environment that acknowledges the mind-body-spirit connection is invaluable to us as well as to our patients. Nursing leadership can and does support a caring environment to promote growth, education, and self-actualization. This needs to happen. How nurses feel and how they perform has a definite impact on patient safety and health outcomes. And we can do more collaboratively to create a win-win situation for all. We're in this together. Wellness is about taking responsibility, being accountable, and living consciously. Wellness is a choice, a decision to move toward optimum health and lifestyle, a lifestyle that you design to achieve your fullest potential for well-being. Nurses can and should assume responsibility for part of the process through a commitment to self-care. Individual nurses can develop strategies to counter fatigue, including managing sleep and breaks and shifts and hours worked. Employers can do their part by instituting the use of fatigue countermeasures that include appropriate scheduling, by embracing the concept of workplace wellness and ensuring a more effective work environment for nurses and a safer environment for patients. By connecting the dots between stressful work, nurses' wellness, and patient safety, we all benefit. How do you manage a balancing act? Make appointments with yourself for rest and respite. If you find that you don't have the discipline to keep that appointment with yourself, include a friend or family member in the healthy activity and make an appointment with them. It will be much more difficult to postpone, and you'll have quality time with that person as a bonus. Know your limitations. Are you an assertive type who finds it easy to say no? Or are you a selfless type who takes on more than you can handle? Negotiate for workplace balance by knowing yourself and your limitations. And then recognize the need for help. Learn how to seek help, communicate that need, and then just act. Can we function on autopilot? How do we keep the main thing the main thing? What does that mean to you? The aha moment is something you can't plan. An aha moment just comes. And it's a joy to be there when that moment occurs for someone you know. Within nursing, we have many aha moments, such as when students discover that the first bed bath is not that difficult. And as new graduates, when we discover the passion of our role within the profession. As a nurse educator, we see the smile on the face of the student and realize that they have connected the dots and that the complex process we just explained is quite simple after all. Within nursing administration, it may be when we realize that we have met our expectations for the organization and fulfilled our professional and personal goals. We've talked about engagement a lot in healthcare organizations post-pandemic. Highly engaged employees understand that organizations don't always create ideal conditions for engagement. So they don't sit around and wait for the organization to engage them. They take action to drive and sustain their personal engagement. It's the key to their personal and professional success. What steps will you take to redefine balance? It is within your reach. I made a huge transition from 100 hours a week, 3 countries a week in Eastern Europe, 2 weeks out of every month for 12 years to discover that my life was worthy of balance. Is yours? Let's get started now.